what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my first ever Q&A on my channel and I'm really excited about this. I asked you guys when I had my giveaway a few weeks ago to ask me questions and I got a lot of good questions from you guys, so I'm really excited to answer them for you. But like a silly goose that I am, I accidentally erased the giveaway photo on Instagram, so I erased a lot of your guys' questions. So I've been asking that you guys ask any questions that you have that you want answered using the hashtag HeySabrinaFaith. I will be checking those on Instagram, if you put them on Instagram, but probably more on Twitter. So if you guys have any questions that you want me to answer that I don't answer in this video, just go ahead and use that hashtag and I will be doing another Q&A whenever I get some more questions. But I'm really excited to do these, so let's go ahead and get into the questions. Okay, so as per usual, I have my phone here. I'm just going to take some from YouTube and then some from my blog because that's the two places that I asked, and then I also asked on Instagram, but that's gone. So Neglected Teen on YouTube wants to know, what's my favorite makeup brand, my favorite YouTubers, and can I do a morning routine? My favorite makeup brand is probably NYX, just because it's really affordable and they have a lot of great products. If you're talking high-end, I've really been loving Benefit stuff lately, and I'm starting to get into more MAC things, but definitely Benefit and NYX. So my favorite YouTubers, I really like watching Nicole Matthews. She's one of my favorites right now. I really like Andrea Marie YT, I guess. I also like Kirsten from K Money, K Money, K Money. There are a lot of YouTubers that I watch and a lot of them that I love, but I don't really have Claire Marshall. I love Claire Marshall. I like supporting smaller channels, and I'm in a lot of groups right now that I'm finding out about a bunch of new YouTubers. There's another girl, her name's Angel. I'm not sure of her last name, but I'll link all these girls below so you can go check them out. But I really love supporting small channels, so I've really been trying to watch a lot of small channels lately. And can I do a morning routine? I would love to do a morning routine, but quite honestly, I'm just kind of lazy. Like, I don't have like a set routine, I guess I should say. That should probably be one of my New Year's resolutions, is to probably get a better routine. Okay, so Kate Gobber, she's awesome. She actually won the giveaway, one of the giveaways on one of the things. Anyway, she wants to know what made me start doing YouTube videos. And actually, I started YouTube because well, for some of you who don't know, because I know that a lot of you guys are new to my channel, I have a spinal cord injury, so I am paralyzed, and when I first came home from the hospital, I needed something to do to kind of occupy my time. So I started watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I started watching a lot of spinal cord injury videos where people were telling their stories. So that's actually one of the first videos that I made on my channel, is just kind of explaining a little bit about my spinal cord injury and about like what happened to me and all that stuff. So that's how I got into YouTube. But the reason I started doing beauty videos is because while I was at home, I had nothing to do, so I started obviously watching a lot of I started watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and I really became in love with the beauty community. I would watch videos and then I'd recreate them, and it just really became fun for me, and I decided that, hey, I want to do this. And now it's just something that I've done to occupy my time. I absolutely love doing YouTube videos, and it's really helped me grow a lot as a person who loves makeup. I look back on my old videos and I'm so embarrassed because my makeup was horrible, and I'm sure that in a couple of years I'll look back on this and be like, what were you thinking? So that's kind of how I got into YouTube. I kind of just stumbled into it, but I'm so thankful because I've met a lot of awesome people through YouTube, and I'm just really thankful that I started doing it. If you had free reign to pick, what would be your profession? This is actually something that I'm struggling with right now because I'm trying to figure out what I want to go back to school for. I know that I want it to be something art related, and I'd really like to go to school for either graphic design or photography, but I probably will end up going for something like general, like probably like marketing or something like that. But I'm kind of thinking that I want to do makeup. I'm all over the board, so I don't really know right now. That's something that I'm trying to figure out. And what is my dream car? This is so silly, but my dream car is a Scion XB. I've wanted one of those since I was like 16, and actually a funny story, one time when I was in a college math class, we were trying to figure out something, and the lady asked like, what's your dream car? And of course me me being the naive person that I am, I was like, ooh, pick me, pick me. And she was like, yeah, Sabrina, what's your dream car? And I'm like, a Salon XB. And she's like, how much do those cost? I'm like, I don't know, like $10,000 or something like that, which isn't a lot of money for a car. And she was like, wow, somebody has realistic expectations. And I'm like, I just really like that car. So some jock dude said he wanted like a really expensive car, and I looked really stupid, but whatever. That's my dream car, and I plan on getting it whenever I start driving again, because it actually is really handicap accessible. So somebody wants to know, her name is Mary, but she's Maylino on YouTube. She wants to know, I have a friend who is in a wheelchair and he has a car especially made for them. Have you ever considered doing one of those? Yes and no. I know that there are like vans and stuff like that you can get like made for your wheelchair, but I don't want that. I don't really want to look more disabled than I look. I know that sounds kind of silly, but I don't want to have like a van that I can just roll into or something like that. I would actually like to transfer into the car and then like break down my wheelchair. So that's not something that I'm really considering, but at first, yes, I did consider it a little bit. And she also wants to know how old you were when you started wearing makeup. I was probably like 11 or 12 or something like that. I have an older sister who is very girly, and growing up I was never a girly girl. I was actually a tomboy, and like the only makeup I wore for a long time was probably like foundation and like heavy eyeliner. Like I refused to wear mascara in high school, and I remember my friend was like, you need to wear mascara. She's like, just come to school with mascara tomorrow. Let me see, don't even put eyeliner on. And I was like, no, I have to have my eyeliner. So yeah, but I was probably young. I didn't actually start getting into makeup until the last couple of years. Okay, so Stephanie Lynn Clayton on YouTube wants to know, what's one product that I use every single day? And I'm assuming that she probably means makeup wise. Honestly, I can't think of like one thing. I can tell you recently one thing that I've been using a lot, and that is my CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation. Even if I don't just use that solely, I mix it with other foundations, and I really love that foundation, so that would be it. And she also wants to know, do you lose products at all? Like, we all lose chapsticks and lip balms when we need them most. Girl, I am infamous for probably losing chapsticks and lipsticks and stuff like that, because if I'm going out of the house, I take the lipstick that I'm wearing with me in my purse. I can't tell you how many times I went to put a lipstick on in my room and like freaked out because I thought that it was gone forever. But yeah, I do it all the time. I am so forgetful. I would probably lose my head if it wasn't attached. Okay, so Water Lily Flower 31 wants to know, what's your favorite thing about YouTube? One thing that I really like about having a YouTube and a blog, they kind of go hand in hand, is I love being able to just meet new people who share similar interests as me, and it's also really cool to be able just to share my life with people who are interested in. Okay, so Cecilia Viscano on YouTube wants to know, what is my favorite mascara? And right now I'm really like the Pumped Up Colossal in the pink and yellow too, but I also really like Benefits They're Real. And what are my top 3 favorite palettes? So right now my top 3 palettes that I use, I'm looking because my palettes are right there. My Lorac Pro, or Lorac, however you say that, 1. My Naked 2, and then the other one that I really use a lot is my Naked Basics. I actually just bought a couple more palettes, so I'm really excited to use those, but those are my top 3 right now. Okay, so now I'm taking questions from my blog, and a user named Clexi, I think, asked what made me want to start a blog/vlog. And even though I kind of touched on why I started YouTube, I haven't touched on why I started a blog. I actually started my blog when I was in high school, like a senior in high school, and honestly I just started it because I used to read a lot of blogs. I don't so much anymore because I'm horrible, but I used to watch a lot of blogs, or watch a lot of blogs. I used to read a lot of blogs, and I wanted to just kind of share my life. I was getting ready to go to school, which I wasn't going away anywhere fancy. I was going to a local community college, but I wanted to just kind of share. I was moving out, so I kind of wanted to like share my adventures, and my blog has honestly like changed so much as I've grown. It's really became a place where I can share. Well, first it became a place where I could share my high school life and being a senior and going to college. It became a place where I could share my story with my accident, and blogging really helped, and so did YouTube, I guess, cope a lot with my accident, and it really just became a way for me to just write it all out. Like, writing is so powerful, and I'm so thankful that I started a blog when I did. So yeah, that's kind of why I started. My friend Anna wants to know, if I could only wear one product of makeup for the rest of my life, what would it be? Like foundation, eyeliner? Probably foundation, just because, well, I don't know. I may do like I don't know, this one's hard because I really like all kinds of makeup, but I'm gonna just say foundation. I think that's definitely what I'm gonna pick, foundation. Okay, so Melissa Hartley from my blog wants to know if I colored my hair or if I go to a salon. I go to a salon. If you guys aren't aware, my sister owns her own salon, and so I go to her salon. I would never recommend coloring your hair any sort of color at home, but especially bleaching it and stuff like that. It's really, really bad for your hair. Okay, so Brittany Harris on my blog wants to know what made me start liking makeup and what is my favorite thing about makeup. So I started liking makeup just because it was a hobby and something that I found interesting. I mean, there was something that really, like, I don't know if there's anything special about that. But my favorite thing about makeup is how it makes other people feel. It's so crazy to see, like, the transformation, to see how confident people are and how much it changes them. And I really like that about makeup. It can it can really add confidence to a lot of people, and I really love that about it. Alright guys, so that is all the questions that I got that I could answer. Some of them were duplicates, so if I didn't get to your question, I'm really sorry, but I tried getting as many as I could answered in this video. Like I said, if you guys have any more questions that you want me to answer, please use the hashtag HeySabrinaFaith, and I will be doing a Q&A eventually, probably whenever I get more questions, I don't know. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up so that I know to start doing more Q&As if you guys like these. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really, really, really appreciate that. So I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good day and a great week. Bye guys.
Hello, and I'm feeling fly. It's hot with the sunny sky. We